My name is Lydia, and I'm going to be your occupational therapist for today. Are you having a good day so far? Pretty good? Okay, good. Well, what we're going to be doing today, I'm just going to be asking you some different questions just to kind of see where you're at and how you're doing, and we're going to go from there. Is that okay with you? Okay. So first of all, do you know kind of where you're at right now? What room we're in now? So this is your hospital room. We are at Fort Sanders Hospital. Do you know kind of what happened? What led you to be here? Okay, so you had a right-sided stroke affecting your left side, so that's why we're here today. And that's why we're going to be evaluating you, looking more into what we can do. Do you know what month it is currently? No? So it is July, it's summer, it's a good day outside, bright and sunny. With July, do you know, do we have Thanksgiving in July? No? Okay, good job. So the first thing that I'm going to be looking at with you today, I'm going to just be moving your arms, if that's okay with you, kind of just looking at some different things, if that's okay. All right, I'm just going to scoot this chair out of our way. So with this arm right here, do you care to just kind of extend it down for me, just like that? Great. And now can you take your wrist, kind of just bend it back and forth? Good job. Now can you extend those fingers for me right here? Good job. Now with this other arm over here, do you think you can try to extend it out any? Okay. What about trying to bend that wrist or extend those fingers? Can you do that with that side? No? Okay. Well, I'm gonna see what we can do. I'm gonna try to bend it for you, okay? Or help extend it for you, if that's okay. So I'm gonna hold right here. Okay, and we'll just go slow, okay? Doing great. Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna help extend this wrist and these fingers, okay? Now that we're here, I'm gonna just bring it out to this side a little bit. Good. Bring it back up.
Good. So now I'm going to come back over to the other side of the bed, and we're going to do a little activity, if that's okay with you. Perfect. Alrighty, Paul. So I have 3 pictures here in front of me. Do you recognize those? Do you know what any of those are? Yeah? Can you point to the car for me? Good, yeah. How about the dog? You know which one the dog is? Very good. All right, now that last one is ice cream. Can you show me where the ice cream is? Yeah, that's really good. All right, so we're gonna go through that one more time. Which one is the car? Good. And how about the ice cream? Good, all right, and how about the dog? Good job. All right, so we're gonna go through them one more time. Which one is the dog? Yep. And the car? Very good. And finally, where's that ice cream cone? Good job. Okay, so I want you to try and remember these 3 pictures for me, okay? And then we're gonna do another little thing, and then we'll come back to those. All right, so I'm gonna ask you to do a couple of actions for me. So can you just take your hand and like wave as if you were waving goodbye to someone? Yeah, good. All right, How about snapping your fingers? Can you do that? Can you snap? Good, yeah, that one's tough, isn't it? Yeah, good job. Can you touch your hand to your ear? Yeah, really close, good job. And then last, do you think you can raise that arm above your head? Good job, there you go. Put that back down, we don't want you to fall over there. Good, nice work. All right, so do you remember earlier when I asked you about those pictures? There were 3 objects that I asked you to look at pictures of. Do any of these look like any of those pictures? Yeah, which one do you recognize? Think you can point to it? Yeah, the car, very good. Do any of the other ones look familiar at all? No? Why don't you go through and look one more time and see if there are any that you recognize. The car? Yeah. Yeah. So in the other ones, there was also a dog, and then the ice cream. Good job. All right, Paul, so the last thing we're gonna adjust right now is just kind of your mental health and how you've been feeling. So on this piece of paper, I have some examples of emotions that you might be feeling. So we have happy, we have sad, we have relaxed, angry, sick, and tired. Have you been feeling any of these emotions recently? Do you have any you can point to and show me? Sad? Yeah, I understand that. Sometimes it's difficult being in a hospital, right? Yeah. Are there any other ones that you feel at times? Tired? Yeah. Yeah, you've been going through a lot, so that's okay. That makes sense.
Alright, so today we're going to work on some bed mobility. I see you're kind of leaning over to the right. Do you think you can get more in the middle for me? No? Okay, alright, that was a good try. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to help you now. I'm going to put this pillow under your arm. If you can reach the bedroll for me and push more to your left. Alright, perfect. Okay, I got that pillow down. Now you can put your arm back down. Alright, does that feel better? You feel more in the middle of the bed? Perfect. Alright, so now I'm going to come down here. I'm going to take a look at your legs. Look at this one. Okay, and I'll look at this one.
We've got your legs all checked out. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to have you roll onto your left side, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this pillow first of all. And I want you to grab the bed rail with this arm and I want you to push away from it, okay? And I'm going to help you roll over, all right? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So now I'm going to place this pillow behind you so you can have some support. Does that feel okay for you? Okay. So now you can just hug yourself. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to be moving your leg back and forth. You can relax. Just don't tighten your muscles or anything. Just let me move it, okay? All right. Nice. So that one moves really freely and all planes of range of motion. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll you back on your back, okay? Alrighty. So now I'm going to go to the other side, alright? Okay. So now what I want you to do is I want you to take this hand, grab the bed rail, and I want you to pull yourself, okay? And I'm going to help roll you, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3. There we go. I'm going to put this behind you. And I'm just going to do the same thing on this side as I did on the other, okay? So, great. So we got a little bit of increased tone right there, coming this way. Okay, thank you. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to try to get you set up on the side of the bed, okay? And I'm going to have Leslie come in and she's going to help me support you and everything. Is that all right? Okay, so Leslie, we're going to grab the gate belt here, and when she gets up, we'll just put it on her. Okay, support her.
And I'll be on this left side of you.
Yeah, she's going to be on the left side when you're sitting up, okay? All right, I'm going to set you up. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Perfect. I'm gonna hold you right here as we put the gait belt on you, okay? So good. Does it feel good sitting up? Yeah. All right. So we have Leslie on your left side, okay? I'm Lydia, I forget, sorry. Okay. So, my question to you is, do you get yourself dressed in the morning? No, someone helps you? Okay. Every morning someone helps you get dressed? Okay. So I want to see what you can do getting dressed, okay? So I have one of your pairs of pants. I know they look really comfy. So I want you to try to put these on, okay? Here you go. Okay, I have a question for you. Do pants go on your arm? No, they go on your legs, right? Okay, so what we're gonna do in a little bit is we're just gonna talk about dressing and learn some different techniques. Does that sound good to you? Perfect.
All right, Paul, we're finished with this dressing activity, so we'll just put these pants to the side, and now we're going to transfer. We're going to use something called a Sarah lift, and so that's just going to make it really easy for you. So this is going to be low effort. I'll just grab that Sarah lift while Leslie holds you steady right here. Okay. Here we are. Okay. So if you see down here, we have a little platform. I'm going to have you put your feet up. So let's go right foot first. And then left foot, left foot. I'll help you right there at the end. Good effort. Okay. And then now we're going to make sure your feet are strapped in. Get this waist strap going too. Thank you, Leslie. And now I think we're ready. So I'll turn the Sarah lift on. We're going to go up. It'll turn you. Okay, and then sit right back into your chair. Great job. There we go.
Unstrap you.
Unstrap, unstrap. You're all set.
Hey, Paul, now it's time to eat some snacks. Can you identify the spoon for me, please? Great job. Nice. You can put it back down. What about the plate? Having some trouble? Well, here it is. Don't worry, it kind of blends in with the table. So we're gonna add this mat for you. Okay, what about now? Can you identify the spoon again for me, please? Nice job. Okay, what about the plate? Awesome, great, great. You like Cheez-Its? Awesome, that's what we're gonna have for snack today. Okay, whenever you're ready, you can start to eat. Awesome. Are you all finished? Okay. If you notice on this side of the plate, there's a little bit more. Can you see? Yes, so if you want to finish those off, you can.
Okay, Paul, now it's time for some grooming. So if you could pick up your toothbrush for me. Okay, over here on this side. Oh, yeah. The blue toothbrush. Awesome. Now can you show me what you do with a toothbrush? How do you use it? Not quite. Good try. Do we use a toothbrush for our hair? No. Do we use it for our teeth? Yes. So if you can practice brushing your teeth, great job. Awesome.
Hey Paul, good to see you again. We're gonna just do one more screen for you. I'm gonna ask you some questions to see about how your vision is working. So I'm gonna show you some fingers and you're gonna tell me on your right hand how many fingers you're seeing, okay? So here's your first number. Okay, you see 2. All right, I'm gonna give you another one. Okay, you're seeing 4. Here's another. Three. Okay. Last one. All right, 5.
Okay, Paul, so what we're gonna do next, I'm going to grab this heat pack for you. It's in here. We got it covered up just to help protect that skin. I'm gonna put it on your arm if you're okay with that, and what that's gonna do is just help relax and loosen up those muscles, kind of help reduce that tone. And then what we're gonna do from there is just kind of stretch out that arm. Is that okay with you? Perfect. So, got it all wrapped up here. I'm just gonna apply that on you. Time has gone by. All right. So now that we've spent the time with that on your arm, and we're all loosened up, I'm gonna help support your arm here. I'm just gonna take you through that motion, okay? So, just kind of get some stretching going. Perfect. And after we do a few of these, we're gonna have you sitting up. We're gonna have you putting a little bit more pressure into that arm. That's good with you. Also working on your posture, your sitting balance, kind of working on those core muscles as well. We've got a lot to do today. But if you get tired at any moment, you just let me know and we can take a break, okay? Alright. Okay, Paul, so we're going to have a little fun activity. I have the CNA here with us to help. We're just going to both be helping keep you upright, but really what we're going to be working on right now with this is that posture, the core, strength, all the things. What I want you to do with this arm, I want you to, we're going to put it here, and what we're going to be doing here, I want you to, when we reach over, make sure we're putting some weight into this arm, okay? That's going to help reduce some of that tone that we're experiencing there as well, like what we just did with the stretching, just kind of help out even more. So what we're going to be doing, I have this ball here, okay, this bowl of balls. I want you to reach with this arm over to this left side, pick one up and then place it over there, and really just kind of reach, and we've got you, so don't be worried about that, okay? So just kind of reach and then drop it over into that jar, okay? Alright, so go ahead and make sure you're putting weight into this arm. Almost.
Nice.
Good job. We'll do a couple. Good job.
Good job.
Nice. Let's do one more for right now. Oh, close. Almost there. Almost there.
Yeah.
Good job.
We're going to work on something today that will target kind of your communication and your memory. So this right here is a communication board, and so there's a lot of different subjects that we can talk about and use with this, but right now we're just going to focus on the who. So that's the people in your life that you spend a lot of time with and you know really well. So, for example, we have these pictures of some of the people in your life. So your wife, your daughter, your son, and your granddaughter. Do you recognize them? Yeah? They look kind of familiar? Good. So, like for example, this one right here talks about your spouse. So if you were to want to talk to your spouse, which person would you want to be getting in contact with? Can you point to their picture? Yeah, very good. The next one over talks about your kids. Can you show me where your daughter is? Keep looking, maybe over on this side. Yeah, very good. All right, one other one we can look at are your grandkids. Is there a picture of your granddaughter out here? Yeah, perfect. So earlier we looked at this list of emotions that we might be feeling, and you had mentioned that you're feeling a little bit tired and sometimes kind of sad. And so we kind of want to work on that a little bit. So we're going to do an activity that I think is going to be kind of fun. So we're going to do a little bit of painting. Do you think that would be okay? Yeah, that'd be fun? Good. So I've heard that your favorite color is blue, so I thought we would use blue paint. And I have a piece of paper here and a paintbrush over there. Will you pick up the paintbrush for me? Very good. All right. And if you want to go ahead and dip that paintbrush in the blue paint. There you go. And you can go ahead and do whatever you would like with the paint on this paper. Really good job. Nice smiley face. I love it. There you go. Great job, Paul. All right. So now we're going to come back to our emotions. And before you said you're feeling tired and sad, after doing this painting, would you say that's changed? Do you feel any different emotions maybe? Happy? Yeah, good. Is there anything else? Relaxed? Good, that's exactly what we want to hear.
How are you today? You doing good? Yes, perfect. And what is your name? I haven't met you
I'm
yet.
Karen.
Hi, Karen. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
All right, so today we're going to talk about a few things. First thing we're going to do is we're going to work on getting Paul more in the middle of the bed. As we can see, he's slouching. And then we're also going to talk about some vasomotor education things. So first up, what we're going to do about his vasomotor, like his legs will get sweaty sometimes. So what we're going to do is we're just going to try to increase his water intake. And then we're also going to talk to the nurses and just people who kind of handle his food about lowering the caloric intake and just not having as salty of food. So that will help with that. And now we're going to go into the bed mobility. So as you see, he's not really in the middle of the bed how we like and looks comfortable. So Paul, I'm going to ask you to grab the bed rail for me. And I'm going to lift this arm up and we're going to get this pillow underneath so we get you more in the middle of the bed. Perfect. All right. That feel more comfortable? Perfect. All right. So now that we've worked on bed positioning, we're going to work on getting you rolled over and getting out of the bed. I have my CNA Miranda here to help. So she will just be helping us with the education.
Nice to meet you.
So, all right, so first I'm going to do is I'm going to take this pillow out of the way, get any barriers out of the way. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you grab the bed rail for me, and then I'm going to kind of roll you over. So 1, 2, 3. Perfect. All right, so you see I just keep her stable. So from here I'm going to keep one arm under here, and I'm going to go underneath her neck and kind of grab back here, and we're going to scoop him up, and then we're going to put the gate belt around him, and I'm just going to keep holding him right here. So you may need somebody else to kind of help you at home.
He's a little heavy.
Yes. Say it's okay, nothing we can handle. And then once we get that on, we are good to go. Just sit him up, and then we can work on standing up from here.
Hi, Paul. So what we're gonna do to work on the little tone in your legs is really tight and hard to move a little bit. I'm gonna put some heat on your leg for a minute, okay? All right, so I'm gonna go get the heat. Now, I'm gonna put this on. I already have it wrapped up, but what I want you to do is when I put it on, if it's too warm, give me a thumbs up. But if it's good, just put a thumbs down. Is it too hot? All right, so we're gonna leave that on there for 20 minutes, okay? Okay, leave it on 20 minutes. Take it off. And then, so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna work on some stretching. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you roll on your side, facing the bed of the couch. Okay, ready? We're gonna just flip you this way. There you go. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna be stretching your leg, okay? Just going through all of the little range of motion. You feeling okay? Okay. All right. I'm gonna do one more time. Okay, I think that we got your stretching done, and now you'll be ready to do the rest of your interventions, okay? So we're gonna be working on dressing, because remember a little bit ago, I guess, a couple days ago, you were telling me how someone helps you get dressed in the morning? would it be nice if you could do some of the dressing for yourself? Yes, I know, it'd be really nice. So, we're gonna take these pants. Do you remember where the pants go? Can you touch if it's your arms or your legs? Let's try one more time. Yes, good job. Okay, it goes on your legs. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take your nice little sweatpants here, and I want you to take this arm, okay? I'm gonna sit beside you and show you real quick. I want you to take this arm and grab your leg and pull it up. Good job. All right, it's nice and stable there, and I'll help you hold it, okay? So I'm gonna pull these little pant legs up so you'll be able to do it. Now, can you grab this? Grab the pant leg, and can you loop it around your foot? Good job. Nice. And now we can let your leg go, and as your leg's going down, we can pull it up. Good job. So now, don't pull it up all the way yet. We're gonna keep it right here. Now, I want you to lift this leg up and shove it through the pant hole. Good job. All right. We're gonna make sure your feet get through, okay? Nice. So now what I want you to do is grab this side of your pants, and I'll grab this side, and I want you to rock back and forth, okay? Katie's gonna help hold you, okay? And I'm gonna stabilize you on this side. Now we're gonna rock back and forth, try to pull them up. Good job. Good job. Good job. All right, we got your pants on. Good job. So from now on in the mornings, we're gonna have either your caregiver in here and you're gonna be helping her do these steps, or one of the OTs will be in here to help you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, good job.
All right, Miranda, it's good to see you again. I'm Katie. I'm the occupational therapist. I know we've met a few times, but I just want to formally introduce myself. I know that you're the CNA that's been working with Paul. So I just kind of wanted to let you know, and he's hearing this as well, just to give you some education on Paul's needs concerning his balance and his transfers during his stay with us. So Paul does not have strength or balance in his lower body, so it's really important that you use the Ceralift when you're going to transfer him, especially first thing in the morning when he's waking up and he's at his weakest. If you try and get him on a walker or have him transfer independently, he will collapse, and I don't want you to get hurt if you're trying to help and he falls on you. So just to be totally safe and cautious with him, we are going to use the Ceralift at all times, and just remember, keep in mind that he is completely dependent on transfers and has very poor balance.
Okay. Yeah, safety is obviously super important, so we'll make sure that we're doing that correctly.
Okay, great. Does that sound good to you, Paul? Thumbs
Love
up?
it.
Great. We're going to do a little activity, and then I have my coda, Lydia, just going to help make sure that you are stabilized here as we sit on the edge of the bed. Okay, so I have some cards for you, okay? So we have some hair, a mouth, and some facial hair. And then I also have a razor, a comb, and a toothbrush. So what I need you to do for me is pick up one of the items on this side from this column, and I want you to match it with what it's used for, okay? So we can start with whichever one you like. So why don't you go ahead and pick an item. Good, okay. Do you know what that is? All right, can you show me on this side? I want you to line it up, match it, stack it on top. What does it go with? Can you, okay, good job. Can you try again and try and place it right on top of the object, please? Much better. Great job. Can we do another one? Okay. Do you know what it is? All right. And you show me where it goes. Okay. Can we try again? Make sure it's right on top. Okay, good job. And then we have our last object left, and you can just match it up. Wonderful. so today we've got you in your chair, so we don't have anyone helping support, but if you feel wobbly at any time, just let me know, okay? But we are gonna do a color matching activity today, all right? So I have some piles out for you of the different color Uno cards, nice and big so you can see them. What I'm gonna have you do for me is pull a card, and you're gonna look at what color it is, and you're gonna match it to the stack that has the colors, okay? So why don't you pull your first one? Blue with blue, great job. Good, red with red. Okay, we got green, nice. Another blue. Another green. All right, okay. So you're not, okay, good job. I know that you know that it doesn't match any of these. Can you look around, all around you and see your yellow pile? Maybe check that way to the left. Very good, Paul, very great job. Great job with this activity.